What's up, everybody? This is Upcoming Author. So a little bit of a different video today. As we know, it's the end of the year, so everybody's starting to wrap up, and one of the things that generally gets wrapped up is our playlist for the year. So most people will be getting their YouTube playlists, their Spotify playlists, their Apple Music playlists. For a few of those on Amazon Music, they'll be getting their playlists on what they listen to throughout the year, and everything that they've enjoyed in terms of content. Well, as I've talked about on this channel before, I use the Wacom app when it comes to my comic books, and I was actually very surprised that this year Wacom actually has a wrap up for me. So I figured I'd share with y'all and see what I was at. So here's Upcoming Authors 2024 on Wacom. So I put 1,485 comics into my collection total, and then I've added 910 this year, and it's got some of the comics that I've read throughout the year. It's interesting because you have some of like the newer ones like Blood Hunt and Beast World, Green Lantern Civil Corps, and of course The Fall of X. But then like this Avengers 50, that's an older one because I was also going through a lot of my boxes that haven't been added to the Wacom app, and I'm trying to make sure that my whole entire collection is there. I read 890 comics in 2024, and that's 98% of my entire collection. So let's do some math real quick. Hold on. So average word count for a comic book. All right, so around 200 words total per page. Okay, so how many pages in a comic book? Average page count in a comic book. Can't spell book right today. All right, 32 pages. All right, cool, bet. So let's do this. 32 times 200, that's 6,400 words a book. And I read 890 times 890. Woo! 5,696,000 words. Now, divide that by the fact that an average novel is supposed to be at least 5,000 words. I know that because I'm a writer. So theoretically, I have read 113 full novels this year. That is wild. That is crazy. Top favorite authors this year: Jason Aaron, Jed MacKay, Edgar Delgado, and Tomeu Morey. What about your series? Matter of balance. So I finished 41 series and I started 101 series. And again, it's probably a mixture of the books I'm adding from my previous collection and the stuff I've actually read this year that may have started and ended. You bought a total of 491 comics that were published this year and 54 the month of release, and that's just because I was behind again and super slow. I'm slowly getting caught back up, but I'm still once again behind. I need to stay up on my comic books. It's pretty bad just how often I just don't stay up on my comics, but that's okay. That's why we're getting caught up, right? All right, preferred publishers in 2024, Marvel Comics was my biggest one. That's because they had two massive events, and of course DC Comics, Boom Studios, and others. I'm surprised it doesn't say like Dark Horse or IDW, because I know I get some of their books as well. And then this was not planned. You rated 616 comics this year. I rated 616 comics this year, and I love that. Exactly the number of the Marvel Universe, and I don't care what Kevin Feige says, only the Marvel Universe in comics. The movie universe is not 616. I agree with Iman Vannelli in that one. All right, let's see what else we got. And I've added 2 items to my art gallery, so that was really cool. So a couple of these books, with the Leonardo picture there, that was a TMNT comic book that a friend of mine got that's actually signed by Kevin Eastman, so that's added to my collection. And then God Killer was just a random book I got from a Kickstarter that I had, and I couldn't find it in the Wacom app, so I had to upload it manually. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that is my year in the Wacom app with my comics. So we'll see what happens in 2025, and I'm hoping I'm going to be way more up to date. And I actually do plan on reading quite a bit more. So we'll see. Other than that, y'all, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year.